What's up, boys? So basically, The Last of Us Part 1 has been released on PC in March, and boy, the port was atrociously terrible. So apparently, Sony took the exclusive from Iron Galaxy, and keep in mind, the studios who ported Batman Arkham Knight on PC, and it sucked. But luckily, The Last of Us Part 1 wasn't ignored the issues like the Arkham Knight PC port that Warner Bros. Ignored the PC issues from the game itself, but mostly Naughty Dog is currently fixing the issues until today, and it is one of the worst PC ports that has been dropped last month, and many consumers refunded the game because it did not go well. But the cracked version has built-in performance fix and fast shader compiling, including crash fix. By the way, this is my first video talking about PlayStation fanboys, and I saw a Salt video and it was too absurd. So we're going to talk about Greg Miller. The video that he talked about The Last of Us Part 1 and PC gamers or PC players are complete idiots, and somehow this dude is the first Notorious PlayStation Fanboy that I've heard of. Unlike notorious console fanboys such as RJT85, who particularly made a video about Xbox is the worst company, but somehow he says that he likes the console and plays third-party games and brags about Starfield because it gets delayed many times. If you want to know about the context, go check Klutzy King's 552's videos, but please finish this video before you click off. And there's LDTBYT, who made an infamous deleted video talking about YouTube poops are cyberbullying and harassment, that I made a YouTube poop about him because I'm bored, and somehow he targets my hacked Twitter account since 2021. And again, I'm not going to delve deeper about this topic, and mostly I still don't know how to state it by myself. But now let's get straight into the real topic. So basically, Greg Miller posted a tweet video bragging about The Last of Us Part 1 on PC. So let's jump into this fucking train wreck.
PC players, on behalf of all PlayStation players, got you, you dumb bitch.
Goddamn.
I told you how long ago buy the console. You're like, now I want 100 million frames a second, blah, blah. Well, how about 14 crashes in 4.5 hours, you stupid idiot?
I mean, we're not totally idiots. Those people who particularly pre-ordered the game and the performance is atrociously bad. Not every single PC gamers are complete idiots, unlike fanboys like you, is a complete retard and brags other people's piece of plastic because that single piece of plastic has no games, and technically saying we are PC peasants and just waiting the exclusive is coming to PC for years. Just like the amazing Autism brags about PC gamers.
You stupid fucking idiot! How stupid do you look right now, huh? When it crashes and your screen goes black and you see the reflection of your goblin self hunched over with your mouse and keyboard.
I remember when the amazing Autism tells how a PC gamer looked like. They hunch over mouse and keyboard, and basically PC gamers are fat losers. Fanboys like you is just sitting there for nothing and recording yourself why PlayStation is better than Xbox and PC. Do you realize that The Last of Us PC port was terribly bad, and this fanboy celebrating that we deserve the bad PC port that we got, and this motherfucker brags about we're stupid fucking idiots? You are the complete idiot, my guy. Many PlayStation fanboys cheering you up for you and using it against throughout the console war ammo.
Do you go, oh my god, I've wasted my life with my drivers. Oh, my 4080 can't run this game. Oh no, what do I do?
There is one thing you can do. You can set the game settings to very low settings if you don't care about the graphics that much. Especially me, who doesn't give a fuck about the graphics if the gameplay is too fun and the storyline is good. The only thing that some games had bad graphics, like the PlayStation 1 era. Like, take a look at Ultra Kill. The reviews are overwhelmingly positive, even the graphics are shit, but the gameplay is too fun, unlike AAA games that has a decent storyline with terrible bugs and glitches, and they don't care about to fix it either.
It's not too late. TurboTax, finish your taxes. Sell this fucking piece of trash. I don't care that it glows blue and it's got some coolant. And oh, look, it runs an anime on my graphics card while it goes. You seen this kind of shit people are doing to these things now?
It runs an anime on my graphics card?
Even this normie guy doesn't understand this retarded dude don't know what the hell he's talking about. And yeah, PC case with anime stuff actually exists, my guy. We can literally do anything with our PCs, unlike your stupid piece of plastic doesn't have customization like in PCs. And the only thing that PS5 can replace is the base plates and M2 hard drive, and that's all.
I've seen screens on graphic, like the inside. You know, you got the. It doesn't matter. Anyways, you're all spending too much money on your fucking PCs that can't even run The Last of Us Part 1.
I mean, have you seen of those videos running The Last of Us Part 1 with low-end GPUs? It's still barely playable with terrible graphics like PS2, and the worst thing is the PC bottlenecks itself, because of the requirements for the game itself in order to run the game normally. And yes, you can play The Last of Us Part 1 with Nvidia GTX 10 series card or RTX 20 series card with decent CPU such as Intel Core series 10th gen or AMD Ryzen 5 or 7, and you can't play this game with 8GB RAM, and you need 16GB RAM to play this. I don't know why they decided to do this, but some old release exclusives ported to PC is 8GB RAM for the minimum system requirements. Anyways, let us move on to his next shitty video, how to run The Last of Us Part 1 on PC, and let's get straight into this bullshit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Greg Tech Tip. Now, as you know, Last of Us Part 1 is having a lot of trouble running on PC, but I found a foolproof technique to make it run on any machine.
The only thing that I see is not a PC. It's basically a MacBook that can't run games because it's for business purposes only and not for gaming purposes. Although this camera shot makes me confused because the MacBook is connected to HDMI but the PC monitor shows the wrong screen, and it is not the exact same. If you look carefully from his laptop, the browser is not the exact same color from the PC monitor if you actually see the difference.
So, the problem actually begins right here. As you can see, we are on Steam, right? That's the issue right there, ladies and gentlemen. So what you want to do is just shut down your computer. There's no reason you should be using it.
Also, he did not shut down his PC. He actually just closed something on his laptop and walks away from it. If he actually shuts down his laptop or quote-unquote PC, I would probably see a Mac OS shutting down on his screen. How you actually incompetent you truly are.
What you should do is then walk to your living room, TV, couch area, and hopefully you live with someone smarter than you, and they own a PlayStation 5. Now what you want to do is sit down, hover over the Last of Us Part 1 tile, and then click X. And this is going to blow your mind. It loads right there, and it's ready to play.
One advice for you, my guy. You are not smart, and somehow that the amazing autism thinks that the PlayStation fanboys had high IQ above room fucking temperature than PC gamers. Also, one thing that you said you press X on your DualSense controller, my guy didn't know that it's actually the cross button and it's not an X button. And yes, PlayStation actually acknowledged this way back a year ago.
It's almost as if this game was designed to run on one machine, rather than having to be on the multitude of madness here of any other PC it could run on possibly. You jump in there, you can get to playing The Last of Us Part 1 right away.
My guy literally says that PS5 can run games, but mostly some exclusives runs at 30 FPS capped, and mostly PC gamers doesn't want to waste their money under a piece of plastic to play exclusive games. PC gamers has too many games to play, especially indie games instead of AAA games. But let's dig here, that instead of waiting PlayStation exclusive, we can play many games on Steam rather waiting PC ports all day.
Now, as I said, press X. That's another thing that might blow your mind.
Again, the X button is from your DualSense is the cross button.
This is a controller. About 50 years or so, everybody said, man, keyboards and mouse, that's no way to play a video game. Let's make a controller. So they made this so you could play like a grown-up.
Actually, I'm not a veteran of history, like I learned about the history of how a computer was made in the first place, but mostly according to my research, the first video game controller was made in 1962. That is all I know. Some gamers grown up using controllers, but some others like me who grown up using keyboard and mouse. And now that I finally touched a game controller, and it's really confusing if you're not used to it.
While we're here with things that might blow your mind, this is a bar of soap. Now I know you PC gamers haven't touched soap since the last time your parents gave you a bath. You went downstairs into the basement and you've been playing your Sim City and your real-time strategy Civil War games hunched over like Gollum, just tapping away on the WASDAs using the mouse and keyboard. Next time you put in a DoorDash order for Mr. Pibb.
Actually, this joke is truly unfunny. Like, how do you incompetent you truly are that roasting PC gamers playing The Last of Us when we received a terrible port last month and somehow PlayStation fanboys like you starts bragging about PC gamers that we deserve the bad PC port from their exclusives. Even Naughty Dog is somehow trying to optimize the game from PC because they forgot to playtest if the optimization is good or bad. Also, SimCity is completely dead and City Skylines is the best game than SimCity because EA massacred the single player game, putting always online DRM, and after a couple months the game is no longer available because the online servers got shut down. Keep in mind that PC gamers are not fucking goblins or fat losers. We are completely based and red-pilled, unlike retarded people like you, thinking that you're smart. You're not. Also, I'm sorry that my voice got raised up and I'm actually angry right now because this video is one of the most absurd that I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and please consider subscribing to my channel. Please don't send any hate for Greg Miller and the amazing Lucas. It's really unneeded. Until next time, signing out.